unconscious right now, and something happened in the mountains. So I kept going back and forth, and I was like, someone tell me what's going on. It was fine. So I knew there's something more going on. Then I called my son saves. But the person answered one of his friends, and he told me that he's okay, he's okay. At that moment, his son wasn't conscious. Just got very quick on. What happened is, Jerry said, ambushed the young people that were going to the lands. They were beaten, totally beaten. So there hadn't been a safe place beaten, and police that was kind of dispersed. And on his way down, he basically found this tree. When he reached under this tree, he kind of lost it. His eyes were open, but there was no response from him. He stayed in that state for hours because the ambulance was prevented. Israeli soldiers, when they finally reached them, because the terrain is kind of rough in that area, the ambulance got as close as they can, and they put him on the stretcher. My younger son seen this, and he told me, Dad, basically 5 minutes before he got into the ambulance, he took his last breath. The delay in the Israeli army delaying to get to the paramedics or any medical assistance, it had a big impact in the killing when they were on the way to the hospital. Until finally, after about 30 minutes later, he called me up. And he told me, he said, Dad, I don't want to tell you, your son was killed. I have a safe on myself. The hardest moment of your life. You don't expect that ever to happen to your own son. And you're always expecting that he's going to bury you. And this whole thing was like to make me proud. That was his thing. My dad found him. I was disappointed. I was a little disappointed that he was dead. Yes, listen to that.
The Israeli settlers are a cancer to the fabric of Israeli society. What do you think of that?
Have you ever seen people flipping houses and say, man, I wish I could make money like them? They've got dumpsters there, they've got contractors going in and out, but you don't know how to flip a house. Well, guess what? You can make more money than a fix and flipper on their own house. Check it out. If you brought money to that fix and flipper, they need pay for construction, buy a house, all of those types of things. If you brought money to their transaction, you can actually make more money than the flipper themselves. Like, not what you're putting in versus how much they're putting in themselves. Well, you may ask, well, Pace, I don't have money, I don't have the money. Well, here's what's cool. I created this thing called the Gator Method, where you can take my money. I will fund any deal that you find that is funding somebody else, and you can make a fee for using my money on somebody else's transaction. Here's what's cool about it. You don't have to do any phone calls, fixing and flipping dumpsters, putting anything. You don't even have to use your own money. You can use my money. I want to show you how to find these types of opportunities and use my money so we can make money together. It's called the Gator Method, and I have a training on exactly how I do this coming up this week. All you have to do is click the link down below to come to the training. See you there.
Completely untrue. Do you think that would be anti-Semitic?
No, I think it's a political opinion that some people hold.
Yeah, the former Prime Minister of Israel, actually. That was according to the former Prime Minister of Israel. Yitzhak Rabin.
Sure.
So I feel like when I tell you violence that is happening today, you try and take it back to 2,000 years ago. I'm talking about the violence
2,000 years ago.
I'm talking about the violence happening right now in the West Bank, and especially in areas that are territory A, that should be under full Palestinian authority. They are still being controlled by IDF, and they are still being overran by Israeli settlers that are armed with American guns.
That's completely incorrect. So Israelis do not enter Area A, because if you enter Area A, It's punishable by Israeli law very heavily. Number one.
I just want to get that quote.
Is it?
And Israeli settlers are not entering Area A. That's what you're saying.
They are not. They should not be. It is punishable by Israeli law. That's a big legal problem. You're not allowed to do that.
These lands are our lands. It's under Area A, not under Area B, not under Area C, which is Israeli authority. But these are land under Palestinian authority. These are lands that were passed down to us, and the Israeli settlers are going there since April.
What I can tell you is, you're talking about settler violence, right? And the statement that you just made about them being a cancer, I completely disagree with that, and here's why. Because, again, that's a political opinion from the left, and they're entitled to it. That's fine. I mean,
Your former Prime Minister said that.
Democrat country, we're allowed to have those conflicting ideas. That's fine. That's part of the democracy. I completely disagree with that as a security professional, as somebody who's been in Judea Samaria. A lot of politicians, ironically, have not. That's another sleight of hand, by the way. The areas.
Judea Samaria is a sleight of hand that really they're using to not be in the same ballpark about what we're talking about. No one else refers to it as Judea Samaria except for the Israelis.
That's incorrect. I just sat down with the ambassador of the United States, my country, the other day.
The biggest Zionist in the
Judea and Samaria. There's no such thing as a settlement. They're communities, they're neighborhoods, they're cities. There's no such thing as an occupation.
Can I finish my statement?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of cool. I don't know, have you sat with the ambassador of the United States, Les? Ever? Go ahead. So, being an honored guest at the U.S. Embassy here in Jerusalem, in our meeting, we actually asked him about this very term and his staffers, and they confirmed that yes, that is a term that some of the staffers use and others use West Bank for clarity, because people they get confused because they don't understand these terminologies.
Here inside, because I can't get close to the area my son was killed because I fear for my life. Israeli settlers are dangerous, and I'd be the area that my son was killed. 3 hours. Having a hard time breathing.
Let's break down some details. You just described how many Israeli settlers there were. How old do you think they were? Did they hit him? Did they have sticks? Describe who this group was, what they did to yourself.
They have this group called like the Hilltop Gang clan, and they're basically going around all these like areas in the eastern and trying to claim the outposts, saying that this is their land. You know, they had the hopes. There was one of his friends. He just had some major ACL reconstruction. He had his whole system down everywhere. He barely walking now. That was another guy. The head of just pulled some stitches. Said, and what role did the IDF play in the IDF played a big role. Them preventing the ambulance to get to him earlier is a big cause, you know, in leading to his murder.
Bro,
So the
I
IDF
don't know,
soldiers
man.
would simply let treat a
Like, they're aggravating, though.
good chance so today he'd be alive.
Yes, 100%.
I'm about to go grab my
this would be
brother
like
taking
the
to work,
innocent
though,
man
like
who was
11.
attacked by a mob.
After 11.
Supposed to protect him.
Sacrifice yourself to the round two. Fight.
you read the
This
report,
dude
you'll
sucked,
the, they
So
triple number
trash,
of
bro.
cases where there's several
How
violence
booty this nigga
and
is,
altercation.
Got a nerve to be on YouTube. Not happy. He think he low. Watch this. What should I do to this red nigga, bro?
And then that was the last time that the mother, father, or their sisters, anybody had any physical contact or seen him directly until the day that he was released on the 22nd.
Tell me, like, the bullet points of what happened to him in that 9.5 months of thing.
He got skinny. He lost 25 pounds. He said they would eat but he couldn't. My nephew.
Like
Look,
me
this
to
how
tap
weird
into
the
their
nigga
Wi-Fi
is, bro.
profits. And
Look how
now
weird
I'm
he
going to
is,
show
bro.
you exactly how it works.
How weird
I've
he
always
is.
been terrible with technology, never understood this internet stuff, can barely figure out my phone settings. To me, tech was for smart people. But one day I saw a presentation by this former big tech insider who claimed he had helped thousands of people start bringing in cash from their phones. He talks about this hidden phone setting that lets you tap into Wi-Fi data and get your slice of the pie. I thought it was nonsense, but decided to try it. And that's when my life changed. I started earning money without even knowing how Wi-Fi actually works, and I'm going to explain how. It's true. There's a setting in your phone that anyone can activate, even someone as tech challenged as me. What happens is that your phone is already generating value for big tech companies through your Wi-Fi connection. But there's a way to redirect some of that value back to you if you know which setting to activate. That's why it's always the same people who seem to have extra dough. And trust me, these people aren't.
Nigga, hour, bro. Whole time that nigga walking all the way back to the back of the board, bro. These niggas be trash, bro.
احنا لجنة مشكلة تقريبا 200 واحد مقسمين حالنا 4 تقسيمات لحماية أهل سنجل وأطفال سنجل ونساء سنجل وبنات سنجل. طبعا الاعتداءات مستمرة في البلد، كل يوم في اعتداء من المستوطنين. This night patrol started after.
Here's to a fair fight. Round 1. Fight.
I'm telling you, these niggas stay, bro, and they always, bro, they give me the same niggas, bro.
You build your own revenue-generating company, and
all
at the
these
end,
niggas
you earn an accredited
booty,
MBA. If you want to be one of the founders the world needs, go to oneday.org.
But they just quit.
Here comes a new challenger. Round 1. Akuma, win!
All the way at the bottom, cool. Even other content, absolutely. You know that MT10 is coming at the end of this month. That's going to be hype as hell. But since then, I noticed actually Daigo released a video a few days before that talking about that he's basically done with the Kuma. Not only that, he was like, the recent changes that they made to him make absolutely no sense. So we'll check out that. Even other content creators are like going in, basically talking about the nerfs to Akuma on top of the community, but with send off. None other than Bone Salt Slayer. Yes, Bone Salt to the Slayer. I noticed he posted this one the other day saying Akuma's usage data falls to an all-time low in total legend players after getting nerfed in Street Fighter 6 recent update. Then he includes this screenshot right here. Let me click on this right here. So you have at the very top, well actually it's tied to JP. Then who's that? Bison, Mike, Ken, Luke, Viper, Cammy, Ed, Sean, Jury, Blanca, Terry, Kimberly. Okay, oh, there goes comments right there. So you see the top, and then we'll just keep going down. Let's keep going down. What we got? Oh, all the way at the bottom, Kuma. All the way at the bottom, and this, I guess, one person on random. Is there literally just one person there? So there you go. So he posted that, and that started a huge conversation. So people are reacting to that. Before we get those reactions, we're going to jump over to Best for Arcade. Check it out.
Now listen, guys. Daigo said, buff Akuma or else he's going to drop this character. So the expectations are high. There's a lot on the line here.
Oh my god! Then I freaking drop it, bro.
Will Tokido finally come back? Will he finally drop JP? Akuma Bros. Hang in there. There's only so many on the platform. They all switched to Ryu. Alright, Akuma has done nothing but nerfs for the most part since he's released. Maybe Capcom will finally dial it back. No, you guys have to be kidding. There's no way these notes are carefully crafted for Daigo, okay? Hold on.
You say that? The translation says, just when I thought I could, I can't. I didn't even see that.
The bros is everywhere right now. Dude, that's terrible. Daigo's back on the bench, guys. This is such a crazy night.
There's a new AI business model quietly replacing dropshipping. It uses AI to find what's already selling, builds a store for you, and makes ads for you in minutes. No inventory, no coding, and no guessing. I call it AI commerce, and it's blowing up fast. Slow shipping, cheap products, guessing what to sell. That model is done. But here's the part most people know. Selling physical products online is dead. It's old method. But thankfully, there's a new approach called AI commerce, and it changes the game for the kid. So I've spent years building e-com brands and helping thousands of people launch their first store, and this is the first time I've seen it become this accessible for complete beginners at any scale. With AI commerce, you're not guessing what you sell. AI helps you spot profitable products in minutes, high-quality products that ship in just 5 to 7 days, not 3 to 4 weeks. And you're not even trying to build everything from scratch because AI is going to do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. Even if you've never done this before, the process is simple and extremely user-friendly. If you can follow a few steps, you can do this. I'll show you exactly how AI commerce works. I'll walk you through the system, the tools, and the prompts that I personally use step by step. I'll see that.
Imagine making $453,000 in a single month as an affiliate marketer without
Alright, we're gonna stop from there, man, and then let's jump on over to who we got. Instant Mura. Check this clip out.
And to my surprise, I think Akuma got the biggest meaningful nerf out of almost the top tiers, which is weird. I think at least, right? I think his nerf is probably gonna affect more than what he did with Ryu. So what are the changes with Akuma? First of all, is any major launch where Nerf is gonna have like 13 recovery frames. Again, this is not like a normal, so it's not normal that you're still gonna be moving a lot. The one that actually is significant in my opinion is the fact that Nerf is crouching meter kick.